Until now, the Queen
could only boast of her 3 superb supper clubs. But now Cincinnati has produced a 4th restaurant of excellence, the Mediterranean. After the wine and feasting in the classic surroundings, the mood quickly changes from intimacy to excitement. There's dancing and 3 floor shows nightly. The Mediterranean Supper Club. Bring someone you want to love.
11355 Chester Road. Call 771-5671.
I am Kevin Cooter and I appreciate your face, but you better take your shoes off if you're coming in my place. Oven ain't the only one with burners sitting in the back, and my cousin Lazy Lonely Bum with herpes on his package. I was at a party, but I didn't know anyone. High and snacking on Arby's, bunching pitching a megaton. Idiocity got it, generosity not it. Ferocity in my noggin, it's a city in my conscience. It's a city in my conscience, and it's a city in my caliganosity. Defectuosity, escape velocity, fastidiosity, hooliganosity, hyperviscosity, ingenuosity, voluminosity. Fell to the flow and I cry like a baby. Hell got me home and I die like a daisy. What can I do when I'm living like John? That obvious omelet, humming in common. My name is Kevin Butterbean, I got the milk leg. My hair is white and fat and so I look like a silk cake. I got the Lufaresh and awful suffer from bone worm. I got the scrotal migraines when I come, it's a lone spur. Trickled nipple, pubic lice, a dry lip and restless leg. Fibromyalgia, Lou Gehrig's disease. I got urinary tract infection, clogged arteries, and a swollen perineum, dropsy, coughing and sneeze. I got rabies, and scabies, and Mickey Rooney sugar babies. Parkinson's and spastic, you're just charging hip dysplasia. I got hepatitis J, and guess a prolapse navel. I got tarnished ham simplex and chronic shame disorder. Hardened adrenal and diagnosed as a hoarder. This the 2 food dookie, sugar cookie, snoopaloopa guess number 2. I already got the dude. Don't touch my private parts, smiling with an icy heart. I'm lying crying my iris out, hiding with the lights out inside because it nights out. Chewing fingers, smoking weed to the pipes out. I'm a kitten in time out. I'm the illest that I know. Popping pills like Mac Dre, swear to God in the Bible. John that on the title, hitting licorice high notes. It should be noted that I'm getting high, hitting licks. And the Woody water plants, I'm sitting still like a brick. I'm out of breath and out of appetite, the pillar is sick. I'm coughing blood in the sink, I'm wishing that I can shrink. And I'ma open up my oven, push my head to the brink. I have a heart attack, nobody gonna save me. In the pad, it's also nasty diarrhea in the paisley. Yo, there he goes again and stupid fumbling his words. Sonny crumpled up, cummed on shirt like an abandoned hope. He's fussical and eating turd and latched onto the smoke. A bumpkin seated Kirk hats, the floppy don't stop undulating his ugly pink poke. And is it more than an inch? Nope. He hit the switch and he woke. I got a parasite staring awake at night, comparing my ancient life to narrative fakery. Why? I rock to fillet of fish to fall asleep and get a sunburn. I'm Willie Mason, piss regenerate like a dumb worm. I'm cut sperm, I'm pearl rat, open eat it like banana. Find a can that's mostly finished and then finish the fan. Call my name across the street so I could dodge the piano. Feel like bunking Rihanna. I'm a bustin' nut and hammock. Masturbate while watching next on mechanic. Then the 5 show up and read me Miranda. Now I'm eating butthole, not even close to organic. Tossing salad in pajamas, getting blasted with candy. Now imagine wearing mascara, look like a panda. Parasitic, 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 parasitic. Parasitic, parasitic, parasitics, parasitic. parasitic, straight from Cincinnati. That's it, he quits, it's way too scary. Better fill the backpack, convince a stranger that he a priest. At least he gonna get to eat, at least he get the vegan meat. Take a nap in the bush, I feel him breathing on me. Stale cigarettes and 45-year-old coffee breath, but he a harmless threat. He got the cartilage of starfish cobwebs, $1 for his thoughts, and then he owe you 100 for all the lazily penned words that he gave you, Obama. He get a pack of a dozen donuts to send them to his house. So no, you know he eatin' most of them. His name is Randy Brown. Cleaning up the mullet twice with the toenail clippers. And his heater got the bullet, hit the 4th grade hippies. They call me Mr. Clean, cause when I clean I got the mister. 40 minutes later, Dad'll hit you with the pistol. Calculated fast, he lit the shade and integrated all the flames that lasted half of the winter. What's he having for dinner? Yo, cat food is the winner. He's getting fat and oblivious and packaged insidious. His happiness is minimum. He's the chrysanthemos. That's his mom. This is the anthemo. And it's obvious, his big fat abdominal. And the snowman abominable. The blowjob unconscionable. Lil John Deadalina made to change his habits. And his socks, pushing pasties on his nipples with the tiny wiener package. You can tie him to the pier and let the oysters chew his neck. He won't know until the afternoon, the boys never respect. And he get pulled to the bottom of the sea by self-neglect. With a seagull fitted outfit and ivy green, like little Elvis pets. And in the palace at the bottom of the ocean was Atlantis at last. And since he vanished out of the hopeless dreams, and the canary conniption cannibal hash, and the palace made a lively god, like handcrafted glass. And then 1,000 stones he threw until it shattered, raining hell through his ass. Hypocrite monster, sitting in the living room with built-in dudes. A fidget with the tiddlywinks, I'm in the mood. Desperately I duct tape a blanket over window. I can't have the sun on my face, my neighbor's looking in though. My neighbor look thin though, and I'm basically a pimp ho. I'm lame and slow, I casually eat the pastries, but I'm inching the tick-toe. It's lickety-split, yo, it's crickety bimbo. I'm limp as a dick, sir, I'm not Richard Nixon. I'm hiccups and piss sucks. Get 2 dozen burgers and filet-o-fish. Heaven knows it's turquoise, sanitize my lipstick. Whip it up on the sheets, and that ain't changed for 6 months. Whiskey at his breathing, bleeding, hanky-panky in his dumps. Itchy britches, licking hella snaps. Wichita to Everlast, now I'm Everest. My Uncle House said he hula hooped and then he pooped in his pants. He had enough, this shit corrupt, and he just scrubbed, giving up. God have mercy on my soul, for I forgot the bacon fall. And bless me, man, for I fucked up, but need to forget all of that stuff. Cause the grocery bread and red delicious, hopeless heavy Kevin wishes. Opium and pretzel, Nestle breakfast ready in the kitchen. And he ate the chocolate, he ate the fish, he ate the vent that you was given to him. And he ate himself when he was asked to raise his kid. He ripped his body in half, and he ripped his body in half. And he went to get the baby, but she knew his name, and so he went to hell. Laughing, laughing, Rumpelstiltskin.
I'm a donkey in a French film, flimsy Judi Dench build, platypus and actual dust is falling up my sinuses. The warning signs are nigh, I'm horny guy with low self-image. I'm a hoard of my behavior, savor one or two ambitions. I'm superstitious Rambo, delicious like tadpoles, missing grandma's hash oil. My nana smoking a fat bowl. Back in the days that was actual, I'm lipping like a fat boy. I got the symptoms of a cat toy. I'm ripped open and disposed of. My wish is over, cold cut, cold turkey with the most stuff. I'm mostly at the post box, squinting at my own locks. Dip my own little image of my phone cocks. I saw a baby and I took its rattle, throw it into the traffic. I'm annoying when a dookie and my daddy is a matchstick. I'm a dentist and a tulip and I crossed a pedestrian. He was venting through his tulips, now he lost the equestrian. Kill a house or do a line, okay, now that is a question. Quesadilla and I'll see, I swear to God I never mentioned it. Betty was heaven sent, heavy or better yet, submissive, Teletubby, cleverly Beverly bent. Listen to me closely, lest your family curse be no reclaim. Do you got a cigarette or a quarter or a bus ticket, man? I'm a dookie in a French film, fancy Judi Dench, puss an actual dust is full in my sinuses. I'm a dookie in a film, the warning signs at night, the warning signs at night, cause I'm a superstitious Rambo, delicious, so delicious tadpole, I'm missing grandma's. I'm a superstitious Rambo, delicious like a tadpole, I'm missing grandma's. I'm a dookie in a French film, fancy Judi Dench. I'm a dookie in a French film, fancy Judi Dench. I'm a dookie in a French film, fancy Judi Dench. I'm a dookie in a French film, fancy Judi Dench. I'm a dookie in a French film, fancy Judi Dench. I'm a dookie in a French film.
Yeah, I'll tell you a story. You wanna? 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 Yeah, I'll tell you a story. You wanna hear a story? That's fine with me. I'll tell you a story. Or if you give me some of that food, I'll tell you anything you want. I'm John Dead. And I'm looking as villainous as a dookie, ambidextrous. My Wookiee ticks are very precious. I'm savage, but I'm blesses. I'm average and it's precious. I'm back from Paris, Texas, cause I had to grab a necklace. Cause I'm manifesting guesses. I'm lavish and I'm reckless. I'm eating cabbage endlessly. I guess I started reckless. And yet I'm hardly possessive. I'm fabulous and spatula stress tests. I'm grabbing my breasts. I'll gladly confess to this. My rabbit is senseless. My management breathless. The Vatican passing fist. And my jacket, my last wish. I shall dispossess of this. I'm shambles, but I'm jealous. The fact of life suggests I'm actually Pat from the Melvins. No, fuck that. I'm Perky Pat. The people inside me use me like a pacifier in the apocalypse. And then the people deny me. Yo, I'm taking back the turkey stick, I'm under the rack. And I'm stuck in the pantry, and I'm sneaking in the closet. I'm wearing daddy's panties. Or was it my auntie? Repression on the Jack Street, depression on my anthem. I am actually Santa, I'm Anthony Colonicalist. Fat shit, asthma and fat feet. I'm mastered in clap beats. My pants are coming to the microphone. Then my pants dance in the atrophy. A trophy of my cracked teeth and the lack of deep in the rancid math. Last thumb I remember was the lineman boot me off the train. And then I'm here. And you shake me awake and you ask me all these questions. You got that sandwich, you won't even... Okay, fine. No, I do not have a lawyer. Yes, I understand, sir, I'm sorry. No, I do not have any identification. I'm sorry, sir.
Yes, sir, I'm sorry.
Yes, I understand.
No, I'm sorry, I respect you.
Yes, I understand.
Yes, sir, I understand.
Yes, I'm willing to cooperate.
No, I do not have a lawyer. God damn.
Besides me, I'm a scuba diver, wallow in filth. My supplies a week expired, swallow cobwebs and pills. Dr. Phil is on my couch and asks me how do I sleep. I'll tell him 20 joints of melatonin, butter, and I'm deep. When they tell me stay inside, I will comply. I'm not a medic, they already took appendix. I'm not fucking with pandemic. It's a filibuster, who you calling Buster Phil? I'ma get the mustard, no, you love the mustard still. I'm a Dookie Bob cowgirl, pirate with an Aunt Peg. Portraits of her doggies on a patio ledge. Turn it up loud and let this dookie doo-doo slap. I'm a roller woolly with the doggy on my lap. Holla at me if you're tramping like the 1800s. I'ma hop a train and go to the land of the munchkins. Yo, Toto got the poppy seed and popping the dumb shit. And lo and behold, we not in Kansas in abundance. I'm a vegetable who only eating meat and booze and dairy. I'm neglecting potty beatings, feeding dudes, and I'm a fairy. My negligee is torn up needing clean boots and repairs. A reboot in 3 chairs, a place I poop and retreat there. Maybe I can live at yours and somehow cause such a mess that quickly cordially unwire jaws and awesome I'm blessed. Made a Frankenstein and named it Monster, then he made a me. Then he named the tiny Frankenstein low Kevin Baby Steve. Now Kevin Baby Steve, he turned real quick into a stove. And then he had a dream that he was something more than old. And then a man came into the house and put his head to bake. And when he pulled his head out, head was made out of a cake. The fridge came over, lit a cigarette and jacked off. When he came into the sink, the fucking sink began to cough. Then the sink punched the fridge and he started to choke him. And the rug was smoking light bulb television, Hulk Hogan. Paintings on the wall started mad drunk. Curtains playing basketball, we're doing slam dunks. The car died in the garage from his own initiation. Pushed the gas a little hard on autoerotic asphyxiation. The chairs began to orgy and the radio DJ'd. Faucets in the floors began to wave like a C shape. Wires in the sockets ripped out, the walls came to life and shouted, "Sir, they call me John Dett," and how I rocked the mic.
Okay. He amphibious rodent, living in the moment. That this is the component. Magic tips, condolences. He a golden little poetess, exfoliating soda spit. The ham-filled slogan of a stolen yoga kit. A half-eaten dial-up modem, coded and reloaded. Cocked one moment, I'm not your opponent. I'm a dead man. Night is welcome to my mind's the test. Dark, heavy, sad, but no more sad than the rest. Never could you never find a better company than a better butter bacon MC bum like me. Won't you be his friend cause he needs you see? Pleasure is his pain and he recovered the squeeze. Mayonnaise from tuna from a can in his place. Cabbage and the garlic on his poodling waist. Slappy but he hardly gonna poop on his face. bad and every winter had snow. Sky was blue and the forest green, back when you could leave your house in a quarantine. I was a little boy who was misled by another little voice he heard inside his head. You a piece of shit world wish it never had. You can't make him even love you, so you stay high, you stay bad. He ate the cheese and keep the Beatles away. He hated pleasing the tuxedos with a creepily face. And then a beating and another, and his mother, then his brother. He started huffing gasoline while he was hiding under the covers. His brother grabbed his belly fat and slapped him on the attic. He said, take that and good luck growing up an addict. Then he turned his back and acted like he didn't know him. Till 20 years later when his anxiety was growing. The kid pulled out a microphone and said, watch this. But no one ever did it, so he slit his hot wrist. Of course it even failed at that and woke up in the hospital. But at least he got a couple pills, a meal and a popsicle. The nurse came in and asked him for his insurance. Of course he doesn't got it, so he acted like he tried to ignore it. And she cold dashed, and he ran out the town with his ass hanging out the back of his hospital gown. Got a bit distracted, found a bottle of Listerine. That wasn't mouthwash, that was piss. He knew he wasted time, now he got the hesitation. Decided it would be wise to hit the U-Bahn station. Ran into the subway and he yearned from exhaustion. Picked up the ground and ate a discarded sausage. Went out to the train and then he stopped at a ticket man. Complicated the job by coughing and he shitted his pants. Next stop he was out and he ran up the stairs. Past a couple junkies smoking dope, the happiest pair. It was Gary, the dope fiend, shoot, smack. And oh, he smelled like patchouli, bedbug on his back. His old lady, TT, looked at him and spat. John, that you owe me 7, where you going at? He went outside, but he forgot where he was going. So he said goodbye and standing on the corner to no one. Went to the bank, started begging on the chains. Guard came up and gave him, get the fuck out of here, man. Remembered he all alone, and that no one ever loved him. Cried into his hands and cursed himself for being pushy. Ran out of excuses and he felt too soberly. Grabbed a stack of deuces and helped him to his ovaries. Get a couple cheeseburgers and he stuffed them in his gullet. Diogenes and diabetes with the pastry puffy bullet. Deep in his heart, he know he empty. Cakes in the wafers, mistakes, he got plenty. He drank one day and stopped, he was astounded. He was nearly 40 and his debt was surrounding him. His past was full of bad choices, like an impotent orgy. And this the way I don't have to end this children's story. But he had every opportunity was put in his face, but he just had to do it hard way, learn from the mistakes. And it's kind of funny, it's okay, you laugh. It's the story of an idiotic bastard dumbass. Don't be like John Dett, Joe Jett, Jack Tripp, Jake Turley, or Kevin Nash. Children. I'm manifesting dignity, it's an adventure interesting. I'm back from centuries of me, but glad to step into the baddest dress was rusted out. Them temper tantrums on the couch, some Tempur-Pedic mattresses was phantoms of a lousy louse. Oh good, I beg my conscience, hang on and you keep complimentation where was only drown. Tear it up, John did change his meaning of his name name, and Freddie found himself, and now he been about it. An empty nest was bitter, backup man of houses, redemption for outlets, perception the outfit, and alchemy my business, but the courage of mouses. No one say this state stay busy, no one say this dead stay busy, no one say this date is busy, no one say this dead stay busy. I'm manifesting dignity, it's an adventure interesting. I'm back from centuries of me, but guys it's never chewy. Bad his dress was rusted out, temper tantrums on the couch, them Tempur-Pedic mattresses with phantoms of a lousy louse. Could God beg my consciousness, hang on, keep the compliment. Ocean where was only drought, I'm tear it up, I'll rip it out. John that has changed naming of his name, and Freddie found himself, and now he rapping about it. Emptiness for backup man of the houses, redemption for outlets, it's perception the outfit, alchemy my business, but with all the courage of mouses. No one says that stay busy, no one say this stay busy, no one say this that stay busy.
You know, I'm really glad you suggested coming here, but I don't know what's gotten into you lately. Every other night it's something else.
Oh, it's nothing, really.
Well, dinner, theater, sports, shows. Every time I turn around, you have another great evening of entertainment planned.
And it's nothing, really.
There's Marty. I want to remind her about Saturday night. I'll be back in just a second.
You see, I've got this little secret. I just purchased this fantastic book of coupons called Passport to Pleasure. It's got 300 or so coupons to Cincinnati's finest entertainment, and all for just $10. $10, can you believe it? With 300 coupons, each one has an average of $4 discount.
You can imagine the savings. Passport to Pleasure includes movies, theater, shows, sports, you name it.
You know, I still can't get over you. I wonder what you'll come up with next. How do you do it?